Okay. We are loading in for the second Divide and Conquer stream of the week. And, yes, here we go. Let's go. I don't actually know what we're doing immediately at the beginning. I've kind of forgotten. Right, let's just pop these guys in for the retraining as we zoom over for the we've got the lighting of the beacons. Can't wait for this to get copyright struck as well. And oh, thank you, Haze of the Reach. Thank you. No worries. Hope you've had a good day. Hello, Sorcerer of Disney. Hello. Yes, so I'm just figuring out what it is that we're doing. How many? Okay, we've got 2 more turns, and then we can get another one of these units. Very good. Yeah, so I did have the a comment that was. I'm very sorry, I can't remember who it was from, but they suggested that I should move troops up the river via boat. Now, I do have a boat right here, but we can't actually make it past that port. And more importantly, we can't make it past this fleet here. So we could only get them as far as this anyway. So I'm okay just to move them up here by land. The idea is, of course, that we're getting these troops over to here, and then we're going to form up into a nice big army. Do we have cavalry here? Oh, we don't. We don't have any in this one either. That might be an issue. Well, there's that. You're coming along. And we don't actually have any other units. Ah, well, blast. Do we have any? We haven't really been relying so much on the cavalry. But yeah, I will like to get... Let's get both of those in. Oh, there's one of those. Very good. They're coming over here. Yeah, so I think we're going to see probably another Minister of Defense, yeah. They're going to keep coming until we beat them, basically. So, it is what it is. But we shall best them eventually. So 660 exports. This is... Oh, that is a big jump, actually. Yeah, and, you know, you get an extra... Oh, no, not with Docklands. Trade fleets available for... Actually, you might do. Yeah, I think you do get another trade fleet. So we could make potentially another 1,000 from that building alone. So that is actually something I probably should have done before. And we will get those, and we will get those. And because they are our best archer unit. Yeah, so last time we kind of got beaten by the fortress, the stronghold, which is Tharagrondos. We're just going to get them to sally out this time, I think. We'll just attack them, get them to sally out. We'll beat them out on the plain. And then finally, before we move on, I think we might just get a... let's get a ship right here in this large city. And we'll begin... Oh, we've got a general here, so we can actually move out for Gund. Do we have any catapults? No. Also, apologies, my left click button seems to be a bit trigger happy. So it is kind of double clicking when I don't mean it to. So I do apologize for that. Maybe take an army, send a boat, take it south to Umbar and steal the jewel of trade from the south. But this place, we've got it. We've already taken it. However, that is a good point that Because we are on the way to Ankaragmir over here. Finabel has got no one in there, but they can't reach. And we've got a unit being trained in there. And we can always move our forces from Adrahil Hala over. However, these forces don't need to be here. So what we're going to do is we will... Yeah, let's just march them over here. In case I forget, I'll put them in there. And then we will... Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Let's get all of these. And actually, those archers do quite well against Harad. And then put those in at 2. And then we don't want any of those, though. Imramir's got some issues, but the armory gives 10% bonus. So that'll jump up to 75. So hopefully no rioting there for the single turn. And then, damn, it was such a good plan. Yeah, it was a good plan. Good plan, good plan. Right, so then finally, this doesn't need to grow. I'm not really fussed about that. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Yeah, let's get to barracks. Any more of those seaward footmen would do very well at this stage of the campaign. Gabel Mirland, if you would like to actually make some more money, yeah, you can have that. And Baradhan, I think... Oh, we don't actually have everything here. We'd like to see this place grow, so I'm going to get the chicken farm there. And Pelagia has everything it would possibly need. And that is on the way to Tirthride, because we are, I think, maybe going to push for Imlad Khanan, potentially. Although that force is probably going to come up there. We're going to get Elfir out of there. He's our new faction leader. And as he is a Diamond Geezer, we'll get him doing something. I can't believe that we've not actually built even a Merchant's Wharf here. Let's go ahead and put that in there before we do that. And I think Ethring, that's maxed out. Tarnost is maxed out as well. And they've been moved as much as they can. So let's go ahead and press the end turn. I'm playing Dol Amroth campaign about turn 23. It is relentless. The attacks from Khand and Harad and the pirates. Yes, yes, it is very difficult. I can't quite remember how I did it. I did have some issues. I only had one naval incursion, I think. There's a lot of Mordor armies. And, oh no, that's not good. That's meant to be my reinforcing army. But I think we'll probably be okay. We just kind of need to hold on for a bit longer. We've got the money, so we can just keep on training troops. So anything in there can be easily replaced. Although we will kind of run out of capacity. Right, let's have a look and see what happens at Amon Aethel. Thing is, I really do kind of need generals, but... Right, so yeah, he has gone north. So he might be game for Tirithoros. Or he might be game for Tirthride. Either way, we... Oh, that double click is quite dastardly. We're going to go ahead and go in there. We're going to merge. And then we will just retrain units here. And then Elfbear should... Actually, I think... I mean, it does actually border Imlad Khan, so... Right, a bunch of things have been done away with. But we are still making 12k. And on that subject, gone with Gandalf, what happened to your big stacks of money? Well, I've basically been recruiting loads of units. That's pretty much what has happened. And I did just put in some very pricey buildings, which I didn't realise I hadn't put in. We've got Docklands coming in over there. And right, let's go ahead and take Baragrondos now then. So we already had merged. So I'm thinking we're just going to... Oh, faction air. if I can just get them to sally out, that would be great. So I'm just going to move out these units. And yeah, I mean, that already is okay. I'll take those out. And because I'm going to be needing those, take those out, and that's just going to be my front line, and then hopefully they're going to come for this bait. Let's have a look and see how it is. It's 1-to-1. I might have to take some more units out. We're basically not going to be actually going in there to attack them anymore. It's just too painful. So I think you can get trained over there. I'll send you off over there to get retrained. And you go over there. And these are all our reinforcements. Then in ranges, yeah, whatever. You'll just come with us. Here. And let's go. And I've lost Gobble Tolflas. Don't worry, you will never lose Minas Tirith. Yeah, the AI is having a really hard time with actually figuring out what you're meant to do with Minas Tirith. So unless they've got some plan. Oh, they've got Oleg High. I don't think we're going to lose it to them anyway. Especially now that we're managing to recruit here. Really wish that they'd just come and try and take Western Osgiliath instead, because that way we could kill some more of them. But remember, guys, Mordor are at war with Isengard, and Isengard are at war with basically everyone else. And they're also at war with us, but they are supremely powerful. Yesterday. The other day when we looked at Toggle Fog of War, even though we didn't look over this area, we could see that I can't remember if they had Lond Gallon, but they definitely have Lond Angren over here and Malrunith over here, and basically all of Rohan. So they are very big. Why don't you take Eastern Osgiliath? I don't want to take Eastern Osgiliath because then I need to split my forces between the two. However, we are getting to the point where we can actually recruit more units. And we are already at max capacity in terms of units. So if I were to recruit more, then we could have half and half, whilst also being able to, because I'd mainly want to keep Western Osgiliath. We've built it up, we've got the culture, so I don't want to lose it anymore. And also then we can reinforce Minas Tirith quite easily there. But you are quite right. We are going to be taking that soon. Right, let's just have a look here and see what they would be coming at us with. Basically nothing here. We've got a catapult. We've got pike units. They've got great beasts, but we have... we've got no javelin men, but we've got the towers. And we've got some archers, so... they've got 20 armor, so... I think they are actually going to come and attack. I mean, Gondor might even come and help us. Bought more Pokemon cards. No, I have not. Pokemon cards are firmly in the same spot as they were before. I don't know. Do we want to get that? I don't think there's much else to buy. We've got so many troops now as well, so... Imramir's got the armory, so that's good. Let's get the school in there, get the culture growing a bit higher, and Adrahil Hala also get the school. And that's everything, yep. So we've got 5k to spend, which is probably just the amount that we can do on our retraining. So if we just bring these guys over... And, yeah, we'll retrain those that we can. Right. And let's just start setting out with all these units. It looks like Mordor is definitely the bigger threat here right now, so I'm going to send these guys over in that direction. And yeah, so what we're going to do here is we've got 3 towns here, all with a sizable garrison each. We can bring them all kind of together, hopefully, because like that fort blocks that avenue, so we can have a reduced defense in Tirith-Oros, join up and go ahead and take Imlad Khanen, although we probably first have to quash that army. And this is formerly Adrahil's army. Have you thought of taking Tharagondos, as it would only push your line forward without needing split forces in the west? Yeah, we are going to take it. Actually, last stream, I think I besieged it and assaulted it 3 times. Each time I was beaten back by lack of ammunition in the catapult. Then I brought in a trebuchet. And then the AI just actually made really good use of their towers. And I did not throw my full weight in there because I didn't feel like it was worth sacrificing my entire army for it. And then they suddenly just recruited like 5 units all at the same time. But I gave it another go anyway. And yeah, it did not go too well. We lost like 3 units of pikemen because I just kind of left them in there and then we just withdrew. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get them to sally out and we will just beat them. I might take out some more units. So we could do this probably with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. Not even that. Just basically the cavalry will do it. If they come out of there. So that's what we're going to do. Right. So these guys, I don't think they are going to be needed maybe down here. That's already got a school. That's good. So, yeah, hang on. We've got a spy here. They did have a force here that had Imrahil. I don't know where they've gone. But they're not around here. So I don't know where they've gone. But regardless, this army should be just fine, even if they do have Imrahil, because we've got coastal wardens aplenty. So even though they're not the greatest, when you've got 3 units, you can have like 1 either flank and then the other one kind of backing them up. So even if they do charge us, we'll be probably okay. And you could set out a crusade to take Barad. Oh yeah. Hello, Sarume. Hello, hello. Thing with Barad-dûr is that, well, Minas Morgul is in the way. It's got a sizable garrison, and they've got Cirith Ungol. I would like to take Minas Ithil though, so, but I mean it's gonna go pretty quickly. Like once we get more forces over there, like this is all gonna fall very quickly. I believe. Right, let's guess these guys will come this way. So yeah. Right, let's send you over there. And looks like everyone's already got their marching orders. I'm not going to get these guys to have their bonuses. I think at this point, we're happy just to set them off on their way. We're just basically trying to rush. Not rush, but oh, we've got some siege here. So let's go ahead and send these guys over, because that is going to be very useful. We'll have 2 full armies with siege equipment, and oh, they've just brought in some units there, but that doesn't matter. Okay. I think that's basically it. Let's see what happens. I usually miss out or forget to do something, but never the end of the world. Ah, your forces attack. So they're going to be on a bridge. I think we go for this, even though I really dislike reinforcing the AI, but they surely, we're going to have to help Gondor out somewhat. So, yeah, let's go for it. The fact that they have turned Ankaragmir from a sparsely populated desert village into a city, even in this many turns, shows how broken the growth boost AI get. Yeah, that they truly are. Yeah, I mean, that is... I mean, at this point, all you have to do is kind of... Once you get it to... Once you are able to get, like, the sewers or the public baths or whatever, the health line... And if you were to get a good general in there that provides population growth, you can get... oh no, they're doing the thing that you shouldn't really do, and that is to go across the bridge when you've got siege equipment. Why would they go across? Makes no sense. Just use the siege equipment. Right. Well, we've got siege equipment. And all that really matters is that we actually win. So, we've got pikes. We've got archers. And, oh, we've got the whole team over here. Right, so what we'll do is we'll just get our folks kind of walking over here. I think that's everyone. Oh, and then our captain, who unfortunately, as he is a pike unit, we're not actually going to use him. Because if he dies, it's kind of the end of the line. For this army, probably. It's getting very choppy, though. Why is it so choppy? Is there such a... Well, their great beasts have not got involved yet. And I'm just kind of thinking, what do we even have that would be good against the great beasts? And, well, we don't really have a whole lot. Can't quite figure out what is going on over here. But it's plain to me that they are doing something. They're doing something all right. We've got no cavalry here, so you can't exactly do any fancy maneuvers. Right, well, let's maybe see if maybe the catapult can do what we need it. Right, we've got Haven Guard there. I mean, they're pretty solid. Are they running amok? Are they killing them? 176. No, they're not actually dead, so... They are just droughting, are they? No, they are running amok. Right, well, that's good. Let's start firing into that. And, actually, you stay there, because... Right, you're going to actually fire at them. And yeah, you come over here, because this is... Yeah, this is potentially going to go very poorly if they actually come towards us, because... Right, you get over here, because you're going to be the sacrificial lambs in case they come at us. Right, you get in there. Oh no, they're coming. Right, you run away. You get in. Oh, yes, we got one. That is good. One is definitely better than nothing. Right, now fire in over there. We just don't have anything to really... We don't... This is kind of the best that we've got. And unfortunately, the Seaward Footmen are going to get wrecked here. But hopefully the pikes actually coming in from behind can get the charge bonus. And they should have a pretty sizable bonus up against them. So I mean, having said that, they're just going to turn around and kill a bunch of us, so... Right, let's get these guys out at least. They're no good.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Right. Let's fire at them.
The battle is very much in
Right,
our
you've
favor.
probably done enough. Let's just, Yeah, we don't care about Gondor. They can do what they want. Let's, kind of want to use the catapult on them because it works so well. And, yeah, if you just attack that... Come on, catapult. Wait, what are they? Archer militia. Okay. Territorial guardsmen over there. Gondor seems to be doing quite well. Oh, they've got General's bodyguard there. They've got quite a few of them, I think. So, I wish they'd stop shooting at me. Right, just everyone fire at the great beasts, actually. Just, let's get rid of them. Oh, are they fleeing? No. A ballista would be so much better. Oh, now they're running amok. Yeah, that's not actually good because... Well, it's not. Right, let's just stop with that. With the siege. And let's just kind of let Gondor deal with that. We'll keep the archers firing, although I don't think they've got any kills. Yeah, everything else is... Oh, no, we've still got some forces here or there, but... yeah, let's bring you guys over here. Let Gondor deal with this. Where was Gondor? We take Minas Morgul and leave it. Take the heart of the wasteland and leave the orcs with no place to call home. The silver swan will purify the lands of Mordor. Well, yeah. Let's, I mean, well, you kind of need to take Minas Morgul to get through, though. That's the only thing. And you may as well take it. You know what? Those two great beasts are never going to get killed. And they're coming towards my line, so I'm going to go ahead and nope out of that one. Those kills 136, the Seaward Footman. The catapult got 64, the trebuchet's 16. Pretty trash, really, but... I have now opened my Harad campaign at turn 102, and I have their 11,000 population. Well, yeah, I suppose. And you've pretty much had that from the beginning of the campaign. I mean, it starts off rebel, though, but... You know, you probably had it since, like, the 20th turn. But it is a village at the beginning, so... It's growing relatively well. We did not wipe them out, but... That reinforcing army is in good nick, though, so that's good. Yeah, sure. And nice. I have Dol Amroth campaign at the moment. It's not going well. I am broke. Worn thin armies are in disarray. Yeah, the economy for Dol Amroth in the beginning is very hard. It's hard to deal with. Right, I'm gonna have to think of some kind of podcast subject here, because this is another one of these Minas Tirith sieges. I remember in the Gondor campaign, people got really miffed because I basically did not lose a single defensive siege battle. because I mean, I kind of did cheese it, but we kind of need one dude over here. Let's have you there. And yeah, I never lost a single Kyrandros siege battle. And that's mainly because I always sallied out. So it is slightly different. Whereas here, they just can't get through the secondary gate. Which is quite a rare one, but I think other places that have it are Khan Doom. Khan Doom has a secondary gate in it too. So if you're ever playing as Angmar, although you've probably failed if you've got Khan Doom and being besieged though, so yeah. Right. What do they actually have? They've got they've got Olaghai, regular cave trolls, they've got great beasts, and those look like the Variag cataphracts, the lancers. And are these temple wards here? Yes. Well, it matters not. These boys up here reckon they can fire from up here. Tell them to stand down. Same with the coastal warden. But yeah, it's very long chop. I've mentioned this last time. Ahoy there, fifth hobbit. And Ankaragmir is like Dubai. They must have banned oil imported everything else, yeah. Big true. I mentioned this in a previous siege here. But you know, like when Denethor is in the Wrath Demon, where he's like oiling up, ready to die, which is somewhere like around here. He's got up and ran whilst on fire all the way over there to jump off in the film. It's a very long trip there. That's like a mile away. Like, oh my god, he's running so fast, he's on fire. So yeah, it's nice that we've got the Gondor defenders here this time. So if they do somehow glitch through the doors, then we've got a bit more muscle. But I don't think that would actually help. Oh, I really hope that doesn't happen. Maybe we shouldn't fire at them because I don't want that to... I really could do with that not happening. But we survived last time, so there is that. And we did manage to take out quite a lot. What are the stats on Gondor defenders? I think they're like 9 and 15. Oh, 8 and 14. They have 1 experience though. So if you get it up, when they get the, if you have the second tier of the armory, yeah, they do go up to 9 and 15. But, yeah, I posted, this is maybe a good time to talk about how I posted a community post. I have, on my PC right now, I have Divide and Conquer AGO installed, and I went on there earlier on this evening, or this afternoon I should say, and just had a look around, see how things are different, and it is very different. It's mainly the map, but I must confess I haven't watched that much DAC AGO content because most of the time my interest in DAC is wholly saturated by just playing it for the channel. So I don't, or I watch the odd bit here and there, but I certainly am not well versed in the mechanics of the game. So, but I think I'm probably going to start a video series on a campaign. I didn't think I was really going to start another video series that isn't like a live stream on DAC, but I do want to give it, I'll give it certainly one campaign because I like to, I'd like to try it basically. And I did note that there are some spiders in Mirkwood, which is quite interesting. Because I think the last time I saw a mod with spiders was DCI Last Alliance, and those kind of bugged the game out a little bit for some people. Same thing with their like wolves. But I think they did change, fix it actually with their patch that they released later on in 2020. Oh, are they going to glitch through? I certainly don't want to provoke any glitches. Would you play as Enid White and Rush Umbar? I mean, version 5 has the spiders. Yeah. But I mean, DCI Last Alliance released 2 years ago, and that had the spiders too. But they're not as big as the ones in DAC AGO. Because I fought a battle against them to see how strong they were. And rather to see how this other unit, how strong it was. Look at that guy. But yeah. What can I say? Oh, they really like getting shot at. Would you play as Enid White and Rush Umbar, though? No, I wouldn't. Because you've got to get in a boat and sail over there. And whilst you do have the dragon boats, which are quite good, you don't get them until like quite late to like you get them at a point where it can no longer be considered a rush to go anywhere. And so you'd be forced to take the mercenary cog, and there are several rebel fleets out on the seas that would gladly take you out. So I'd probably not do that. Because you can't really march down to Umbar as Enid White. Because you just go through Gondor's lands, through Dol Amroth, through Harad, basically. You could still invade. Would be fun. Yeah. Yeah, that troll is having a really bad time. Almost as bad of a time as Mordor has trying to take this place. Like, who needs the Army of the Dead or Rohan? They're obviously the Army of the Dead. If you didn't know, they don't turn up in the book. But yeah, the films. Most people know the films. FYI, gone with Gandalf. Spiders are vulnerable to skin changes and Java. And Java, if I recall correctly. What about Python? Or C++? I get that you mean javelins, but yeah. Skin changes though, eh? I saw the icon for the skin changes and it was quite interesting whether or not they actually do change. Enid White have some of the best trash human troops in the game. Super speedy and the best jabbies. Underrated faction. I agree. I think probably the last
And we must settle for a small victory.
the last campaign I probably had without putting it up on the channel was as Enid White, and all I did was basically recruit like the Enid White clansmen, I think they're called, just like the trashiest trashy melee unit, melee infantry unit, and I then put all my guns in the missile line and just threw in the clansmen just to get killed whilst I just shot the enemy that was in the mosh pit. Much better than getting like the more capable melee infantry, so it saves you a lot of money by doing that. Right, so here we go. They are attacking us on the bridge, but obviously we are on the other side of the bridge, contending with these guys. Hope we've probably got enough. We've got cavalry, so I really hope that my factionaire doesn't die, so. Not that it really matters. He's a nobody. The only person that actually matters and has been with us from the start now is our diplomat and Elfir, who was but a child. So, they are coming in from there. That is a pain. I think it's probably best then to set up all the way over here with our infantry. So, there's no point contending there because they're going to pop up right there with a much stronger force. So, let's just form up like that. Let's have these guys over here. These guys are probably going to die. Let's have them there. They're going to support one another. The Challenger Knights probably will also get killed, but everything is going to get killed. Just assume everyone's going to die, and then you don't feel so bad when they do. Right, so cavalry. These two, I don't think they've got any crossbows, so... Yeah, let's just form up over here.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
I don't think they've got any crossbows, but oh, yes, they do. Well, that is a pay. Oh, I forgot about them. Don't be firing at will, because otherwise they'll find you. Go over there. And if we can just split them up, that'll be good. The ballista is hopefully going to take them out. AJO has a nice change to Adrahil compared to Dak. Yeah, I had a look at their roster, and they seem to have far more dudes with javelins. And also, they have like some light pikes with like a 1 melee attack and a 6 defense, which is pretty cool. Although the flavor text is still from like Dak, where they're like being noted as shock troops with a 1 melee attack, which I thought was very funny. Absolutely hilarious. And Edward was my most favorite campaign. By mistake, overrode my save with the campaign and lost it. Oh no, that's awful. So sorry for your loss. It was amazing when I wrecked Mythlon nobles with 5 javelin camp. Oh yeah. Yeah, it does. It was actually my first DAC campaign ever. And it did feel very rewarding to be able to defeat the enemy when you've got such a bad army, like on paper. But then you make use of the specialities and it goes quite well. So they've got some berserkers here too. They're crossbows, berserkers. Right, so let's get over here and then we'll shoot them. Actually, you can shoot them now. Get up and start doing stuff. Like, we can outrun these guys, I think. If they do come after you. 98%. Yeah, I think we go at 100. Yeah, 105 even. Right, ballista. Aim for the crossbow. Oh, they're coming at us. We might have to... Are we actually all at... We are all hidden. So the only thing that they'd be rushing up for would be our general. So let's send our general up over here. And, oh, we're hidden over here as well. It's cool. Right, you guys run over here. Because those berserkers are going to be a pain. And, yeah, speaking of the Army of the Dead, it is definitely my least favourite aspect of the books and the films. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I can see that. It is kind of like, you know, get out of jail for free card. Well, we don't need to fire at the crossbows anymore because they're basically right in front of us, so... Right, get over here. Can you fire at... What can you fire at? Nothing. Oh, you suck. Right, just shoot at them, though, because I don't... Right, charge in. Go, go, go. Here we go. Let's create a mosh pit over here. And by that I mean I want a big clump of enemies. Right, we don't want to go for the bodyguards, so... Although they're going to be, you know, running after us for the entirety of this thing. Quest. Berserkers. Don't really want to charge them with these guys, but we've got these guys over here. Right, you get over here. Right, stop. The Uruk-hai Raiders. I think now is the time to get these guys over there. And what are you actually firing at? Oh, that's a good target. Right, shoot at the Bane Guard then. Actually, just stop for a moment, because we're going to bring these guys over here. We're going to lob in the javelins there. They are still there. They're just hidden. So calm down, everyone. Jeez. Oh, no. Let's go. Right, Uruk-hai bodyguards there. Well, let's bring these guys over here. Those berserkers will do a lot of damage. Right, they're only Uruk-hai Raiders, so let's go ahead and attack them. We'll come in over here with the Archcav. Right, lob in your javs quickly. I don't think we're going to get any kills on them, but... Especially when they don't even throw the javelins. Oh, I think they just did, but I don't think they would have got any kills. Oh, they killed 3. That's good. Right, well... The enemy is really going after those cav, aren't they? I'm not going to shoot those, though. Right, let's come over here. We're going to come and charge these in the Spear Guard. Let's go for the Bane Guard. We can get in there. Oh, whatever. Put you on fire at will. We'll never use the ammunition otherwise. And charge in over here. Uphill charge is never the prettiest sight, but you know what? That was pretty good, and they're wavering. Let's go. Right, charging over here. These Marines are getting battered. Battered like a fish, mate. Can you flash all units in minimal UI? No, you can't. That's one thing that you lose, but I mean, there's all the units. I don't feel like I personally need it. I understand that it's maybe better for people that are watching. But I'm a selfish individual. Right. Well, since those Uruk-hai bodyguards aren't feeling like getting over here to where the real party's at, we're going to charge into the Spear Guard. Talon Knight's still alive. That's good. Right. Only 28 Berserkers left. I thought they had 2 units of them, though, so... Yeah. Imrahil Mariners have basically won over there. Right, Uruk-hai bodyguards, maybe now they feel more like they want to participate. And we're going to come over here and finish the job on these Bane Guard. Oh, there's one Berserker. Berserker gang. Right, let's charge these. Oh, the Uruk-hai bodyguards came in.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh, they're routing. Maybe we'll get some routing over here, but no.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory
Right,
emerge.
you go chase them off. And we'll just use the more powerful unit to do some charging. And the general is running away, just coming in for a cycle charge there, I'm sure. Yeah. Right. You charge over there. You've got this. Come in for a charge over here.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh, well, they're eager, so that's probably not going to cause them to rout on this charge. See, there's still 116 Bane Guard over there, despite the fact that they've been just after these two. They've pretty much used up all of their ammunition. Right, go and chase them. Kind of want to charge these in the back, but they need to be engaged in melee. So now will they flee? I mean, there's 50. I can't believe they've got such good morale. What is happening? Right, they are fixed. Still 10 of them and they haven't fled. Right, we'll go charge them anyway. And I was going to charge them with this unit, but let's just get over here. Brutal. Wasn't really. They don't have the same impetus as like that unit. Oh, we're getting charged over here. Go away, Bane Guard. And yeah, we'll run them all the way over here. Right. Gondor. Right, charge them. We all done over here? Good work. Right. Drop down here. At a leisurely pace. Strong charge in the back. Urukai bodyguards. I'll tell you what, these Imrahil mariners, they have done very well. Now look at that. I'll be eager to see their stats. And I mean, they've been basically in melee this whole time. Right, let's run these guys over. We'll get them in amongst the Bane Guard for our hammering. They just don't want to stay in one place, do they? Right. Hopefully we get a charge. Yes. Right, now let's wipe them out. Boom. Right, we'll let the axemen come in and hopefully they'll finish it off. But they're not going to run away. Oh no. Turn and face. Oh good, we got the general. Right. Where's this unit? Here we go.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the enemy general flees.
Good.
Press onward and break
There we go. Well, we already got the kill on the general, so the Bane Guard were part of those that had come out of the settlement. So I think we should be able to just take it now. So we are going to exterminate everyone. 326 for the Nimrodel Mariners. Well done. Hello, my Jedi friend. Hello, Captain Fox. Capitan Fox, I should say. Oh, in the last years of Denethor the First, the race of orcs. Black orcs. Right, execute. There we go. And we will execute, or exterminate, sorry, because it's got like a ridiculously high population. And, well, I mean, Gondor had upgraded it, so that's good. And we just managed to get those troops in here before that occurred.
My lord, we're besieged.
Crashed?